Hello everybody, Algie here from the production team for Once Upon a Monster of the Week. Thank you for listening to this special episode, a sneak peek at our Patreon miniseries, Reddington Teenz, in which a few members of the main cast got together to play teenagers in Reddington, led on a spooky adventure by our lovely GM, Megg. For this miniseries, we're playing Kids on Bikes, a very cool RPG from Hunters Entertainment, all about strange adventures in small towns. You're about to hear Session 1 of that miniseries, which will continue on our Patreon. You can also hear our Session 0 on Patreon right now, in which we use the Kids on Bikes world-building mechanics to explore previously unheard-of rumors and landmarks in Reddington, as well as our characters' relationships with each other. For now, please enjoy Session 1 of Reddington Teenz.
Are we ready? It is currently, we'll say early October. There's been some weird shit going on in town. There was a guy who ended up in the hospital with IBS, and also a girl whose stomach something with Pop Rocks and Coke, and so the teens haven't been having the best time, but so far fewer teens have died or gone missing than normal.
Also, Kathy has brought killer unicorns to the school.
That is debatable on whether or not they are killer unicorns. I guess they did technically do a murder, but
is that not what that means then?
Technical murder.
Trample someone.
Is it murder?
Does manslaughter put you in jail?
I didn't say murder unicorns. I said killer unicorns.
It's unicorn slaughter. Does it count if it's unicorn slaughter?
But the unicorn slaughtered a man.
Well,
now, is it conspiracy to commit? No.
Is there a conspiracy between unicorns to slaughter men?
Who's to say, Jay?
Could be.
The amount of discourse these unicorns and the new unicorn equestrian group has caused in the school has led the morning announcements and the debate club to be vicious.
God. Listen, fewer people have died. We need something to talk about.
The school is getting ready for the big homecoming game, as well as the homecoming dance. Canonically, we have several people already running for homecoming courts. And because they are running for court, you do have to do your time. I won't use the word community service, but you do have to help get the dance ready. Other people helping get the dance ready may just be there because they're stuck in detention again. Who is here to help actually get the dance ready, and who is here because of detention?
Rudy's here for detention. Hey, I'm Rudy Riccatoni, right? So, I moved around a lot growing up, I'm from New York. It's what I say. I was born there, technically. Moved around a lot. Dad kept causing problems, getting us moved around town. I don't know how to talk about it, but been to enough high schools to know that you show up, you make your presence known. People leave you alone, Yeah, so I'm in detention today because this kid was looking at me just a little bit too long, we're passing in the hall and there's eye contact, and there's that thing you do where they're giving you eye contact and then they go, oh, and they raise the eyebrows at you and they look away like, oh, sorry, that was weird, but this guy did do that, and I was like, yo, we got beef, bro. And he was like, what are you talking about, dude? And I was like, listen, motherfucker, and I poked him in his chest, and I was like, if you got something to say to me, you better fucking say it, dude. And he just laughed. Anyway, now I got detention.
Sounds like he shanked him. Oh my god.
well.
I love reading rigatoni. Second,
Thanks.
it's very funny to me if that is where the interaction actually stopped. You still got detention anyway.
The teachers were like, no, we're not dealing with this again. The nurse's office is out of ice.
This would have been like I left the principal's office for fighting a kid, and on my way back to class, this interaction happened, and the teachers just like intervened real quick.
Renly, Lacey, as you are both running for homecoming.
I'm not technically running for homecoming. Chet is running for homecoming, and I'm his campaign manager.
Okay. Well, that's enough reason that you would have been dragged into this.
I am in detention, though.
That's also fair.
Like, okay, it's not even like... First of all, it is cruel and unusual punishment to force people in detention to help to set up parties. Second of all, it is cruel and unusual punishment that when I am in detention setting this up, Chet's not allowed to come set it up as a volunteer thing. Like, I feel like that's giving an unfair advantage to all of the other candidates for homecoming. Chet's the only one running for president, but like all the other homecoming candidates. And third of all, this isn't even any detention for what I did today, which, so I'm not here today for what I did today, which is unfair because, like, Miss Bradley knows what I did today, and she said that my punishment is coming down the line for that, and that's so unfair because I'm technically still, like, serving detention for stuff that I did, last year, because they said that me and Chet can't serve detention together, and they won't make two separate detention rooms because they said that last time they did that, like, it cost, like, I don't know, some amount of money to repair some wall or whatever. So now I have to be here alone for that incident with the water balloons from like a year ago. Anyway.
And I would never be in a detention. I'm here to delegate responsibilities.
Vibe.
Teacher, it's also cruel and unusual punishment that Renly is in charge of me.
Jay, why are you here?
Detention, of course. I mean, like, I'd be here to help set up a party or a homecoming or whatever. Like, that's not my thing. And it's not my fault that I was making diagrams in biology class. It's science. You're supposed to make diagrams in biology, right? You know, it's not my fault that nobody understands how the gears fit together.
What kind of diagrams?
It was a biological diagram, but I was trying to detail the fact that there are gears involved in the biology now, and yeah, they didn't like that, so yay, detention. It's okay if you don't understand. It's okay. It's really complicated, and it's cool. It's just, yeah.
Okay. It sounds like you'd be really great to help out with our setting up the music system way over there.
Whatever, yeah, sure. Stereo equipment, great.
And the lights.
Lights and... okay.
Oh, a lot of lights, please.
I didn't ask you.
And I'm telling you.
Make them green. He doesn't like green lights. Like, he doesn't like to be in green light. She says something about it looks bad on her dress color or whatever. Make them green.
Right. So you're saying extra green light. I got you.
Extra green light.
Hey, Leslie, I look good in, like, every color. Okay?
Leslie.
I don't know who Leslie is, and also... Maroon's not great. It was sure a choice.
All right, Laurel.
But just because you do not know anything about basic color theory does not mean you need to be judging me.
Look, your dress doesn't even have glitter on it, and like, what's the point of a dress if it doesn't have glitter on it?
This moment is interrupted as the 10th grade chemistry teacher, Miss Schultz, walks through looking incredibly worried, holding what looks like her hall pass for the class.
Miss Henley, you know you don't need a hall pass.
Is everything all right, ma'am?
Yes, I am looking for the advisor, the teacher. Okay, you guys keep working on what you're working and stay in this room. Doesn't that sound like fun? And she kind of like backs out of the room, looking around, a little frightened, and then shuts the door. Doesn't lock it. You're not locked in.
You're right. I think Rudy is chilling. Rudy is helping like set up the stage. And so he's got one of those impact drivers for a drill just because it's loud. And so she gets like, just go back to what you're doing.
Rudy's getting some aggression out. Got it.
Love this for Rudy.
Thanks.
Right?
Okay, please, when we make sure to hang the banners, we are using actual maple and maple, not maple and maple syrup.
What does that have to do with the banner? Like,
They are our school colors.
Are they flavors? Like, are we supposed to lick the I don't understand. What are you talking about?
I mean, I know, John, right? That, like, you're not here, like, you're pretty new. Maple and maple are Bent Clarnon's colors. And we gotta get them right for homecoming. Otherwise, everything will look horrible and it'll all be your fault.
Right. Yeah, totally my fault. Yeah, okay.
Lacey leans over to Jay. Yeah, they're like brown and orange, but like the Luxtons are super pretentious about it.
So
Specifically them.
So they call them maple and maple?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like maple leaves and maple. I mean, I thought it was syrup, but it might be bark. I don't know.
Brown and orange. Can't we just call it brown and orange?
You'd think so.
Whatever.
There is an obvious difference, people.
She's not wrong. It's like a specific kind of orange, this girl says from behind you. Like, I mean, you're also right, but you might want to get it right. She's kind of scary.
I'm not afraid of anybody who can't tell the difference between brown and orange. I mean, seriously. That's not a thing.
It's okay, Jay. Like, help me hang these banners, but first let's put glitter glue on them because I feel like they deserve more sparkle.
Sure. Let's add some more glitter. Why not? Jay will go over to help glitter glue the banner.
Why is he gonna end up covering everybody in glitter?
In glitter, yes.
It's never coming
This
out.
is what Lacey has decided homecoming needs right now. What was the colors that Chet wanted to change our school colors to? Like aqua and silver or something?
I don't fucking remember.
Lacey has found glitter in those exact two colors and is just putting it all over the banner.
Oh boy.
So now it's aqua and brown and orange.
Very complimentary.
It's so bad.
Part of me's like, I need cloth swatches to kind of see this.
Lacey can't do math. Lacey also can't do color theory.
Apparently.
No sense of style.
There's one color, and that color is glitter.
The girl sitting behind Lacey goes, cute. Why are you using those colors?
Because they're the best colors, and actually they should be our school colors, but like, they're the best colors, and it's gonna look really great with the homecoming president's outfit.
I need you to know I love Lacey, but my brain goes to this place instantly when Lacey starts talking. I'm like, I have to focus on this person talking. I cannot just throw them out.
God.
Yeah, sorry, no. We had a moment of crisis. It's okay.
All right, Rudy has been on his back underneath the stage, getting an angled 2-inch screw. Nah, this is gonna be 3-inch. Getting an angled 3-inch screw through the 4x4 leg into the plywood. He's working up a sweat. Slides out. He dusts the sawdust off his hands, tries to scrape it off his knees, and is going to go out the door that the teacher suspiciously left through to go get a drink from the water fountain.
I wouldn't go that way if I were you, yells the girl from behind Lacey.
Hi, who are you? What's your name?
Miranda, what's your name?
My name's Rudy Rigatoni. Don't fucking forget it. And I go and I get some water.
Hey, Randy, whatever the fuck your name is, you're in detention, so you're here to work, not leave this place.
Hey, sorry, Wendy, remind me. Do you just like hanging out with kids in detention? Or is there a reason you're here?
Yeah, I'm here to make sure that this homecoming dance does not look like the most ugly, fucked up shit this town has ever seen when I'm crowned homecoming queen.
Oh, that's great. You should pick up a brush, and I leave.
He's gonna go missing.
What are you talking about? Why is he gonna go? Wait,
You've heard what's going on in chem class, right?
Do I need to hear what's going on in chem class? No, I don't know what's going on in chem class.
That hall pass is like cursed or something. Like at least 5 kids have used it and like not come back to school.
But the hall passes come back? I'm not here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like he didn't use the hall pass. That was the teacher had that.
Right? Like the teacher brought that in, but
so the teacher's gonna go missing.
You think whatever's taking kids wants a teacher?
I mean, they are all robots, so
right?
Maybe not.
See?
As you guys are sitting there contemplating, Rudy does come back in, yes.
Okay.
Rudy's like, shit, I'm gone already?
I mean, it was a character choice, but...
No, it's cool. I wasn't sure if there was like a...
No, you're good.
I couldn't tell if there was like a plot thing going on in the hallway.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, while you were in the hallway, the teacher wasn't there. It was quite empty. As you were getting a drink of water, though, let's see, roll...
Don't ask me to roll brain. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
Roll grit.
Oh, okay. Oh, why am I rolling?
I think you have to give.
Yeah, so we're gonna roll grit.
Okay.
Higher than a 4, we'll say.
6.
Awesome. Okay.
Great. You're not missing forever.
The character succeeds, but not impressively. Any benefits the character gains above and beyond the success should be quite limited, if present at all. So while Rudy is getting a drink, he feels like he's being watched. But every time he turns around, nothing's in the hall. He is completely alone in this hallway the entire time he is there.
Rudy looks around. The player is not expecting him to find anybody, but Rudy is. Rudy looks around, does a slow, walk quiet to the corners, jump around, ready for whoever's behind there. It doesn't sound like he finds anybody, so he does that, and then he goes, shakes it off, and walks back into the room.
To where you guys are all discussing the missing students.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's back, so clearly the hall pass monster didn't want him.
Hall pass monsters aren't a thing anyway. I mean, why would you make something like that up? There are things to worry about. A hall pass monster, really?
Wait, what's the rumor going on? Because I heard something out there.
Oh, this girl thinks you were gonna get grabbed by something that's in the hall or something.
Or like in the hall pass?
I heard something out there.
You wait.
Yeah, it was probably the freaking pipes or something. There is no one taking kids in this town. If there was...
Well, that is totally not true. That's not true.
No,
I mean, that's just... No, it's quantifiably not true.
Excuse
Hey,
me,
I'm new here, so I'm gonna need... Hang on, I'm new here, so I'm gonna need somebody to tell me about these fucking missing kids going on.
There is no kids missing. If there was, like, my dad would tell me, and I would probably be pulled out of school for my own safety.
Yeah, her parents would tell her that there were no kids missing because her parents are in charge of all the kids going missing.
Yeah, I totally believe, Renly, that, like, your parents tell you everything. Anyway,
If it
so, like,
concerned my safety, Lenore, like, it 100% would. They would not put me in danger.
I totally believe this about the Luxton family. Anyway, so, like, Rudy... Did you see or hear a hall pass monster out there? Because, like, I only just heard about this, but if I can get video footage...
You know what? Maybe there is, like, a monster, and yeah, please go look into that.
Rudy pulls out his boot knife.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if somebody wants to come with me, that's cool.
Now, where in his boot is this knife?
Oh, it's, so... It's, so on his, so he's got pants that are like bootcut jeans. He's got like a tight a tight red and black shirt, black bootcut jeans, and he lifts his pant leg over the the part of the boot that covers your leg. And there's just like a knife holster.
Okay.
On his boot.
So it's not like at the bottom where like you hit it and it comes out the heel kind of thing.
It's not the kicky one.
Okay.
These are steel toe boots that he uses for kicking, but the knife holster is in the side.
Rudy's so fucking cool. I can't believe
Right.
he made Rudy Rigatoni this fucking cool.
Okay. So Rudy has just pulled out a knife in detention.
Lacey,
It's not like there's a fucking teacher here.
right? Lacey shoves the banner wet with glitter glue at Renly and runs to her backpack to grab a camera.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go investigate the monster or whatever, and like, you know what, Rudy? Like, it's so cool that you have this knife for protection just in case. But, like, also please remember that many cryptids are shy and scared, and we should approach them with caution first, and then only if they show aggression should we react.
You've been listening to Norman way too much. You sound just like that counselor.
Norman Newman?
Yeah.
Fucking hate that guy.
I mean, he doesn't believe in the cryptids I told him about, so, like...
That guy didn't believe a fist in his nose.
Okay.
Jay goes, wait, that's true? You totally punched Norman Newman?
What?
Yeah, and he's fucking going around saying I fucking didn't.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Do you know what a cryptid is? I mean, like, Lacey likes to say cryptid a lot, but do you know what that means?
I don't know, I just figured it was like a nickname for the whole fucking... Honestly, I don't know what this hall pass monster is. I'm just kind of guessing it's some fucking doodler hiding in high schools ripping kids out into his van.
Nope.
I don't know what the fucking cryptid is. What's a fucking cryptid?
There's not a cryptid is like a cryptid's like the Loch Ness monster, like a werewolf, like a boogeyman, right? It's like monsters that you hear stories about.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for a dude taking kids.
Okay.
If it's a monster, it's a monster. I'm gonna go looking for a dude taking kids.
I'm just saying that's what she's talking about when she says cryptid. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Well,
Don't get
everything
grabbed.
bleeds.
Okay, so who's doing what?
Rudy, I think Rudy and Lacey are gonna go look for the hall pass monster.
Okay.
Lacey's got her camera on Rudy and is, like, talking to the camera about, like, well, many of the creatures that you'll find out in the wild are basically afraid of humans because humans are the worst. But, like, also it is important to take self-defense measures and ideally, like, a really cool bike so you can run away very fast. Just informing this to the camera like that.
Rudy just like looks at the camera. Alternatively, and the knife has been put away because mentioned that might scare off the person. Rudy just like wiggles his fingers to show the roll of quarters in his hand, and then tightens his hand.
Okay, who's opening this door?
Rudy will open it.
All right. As Rudy opens this door that he came back through maybe a minute ago, it's not been that long, a present now sits in the hall in the middle of the floor.
I don't like that. I don't like that. Lacey's excitedly filming.
Like that.
I don't.
Rudy kicks it to the opposite wall.
I feel like that's gonna be a fight stat.
Oh, bet. D20 plus 1.
Really quick, when rolling your dice,
Yes.
you can choose to take half.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What's the
Unless
difficulty
it's a
for
snap
this check?
decision, but like if you have time to think about it, whatever die you're rolling, you can just take a score of half of what it is.
Nice.
Usually you do this if you know you're gonna beat it, but you can also be like, well, I will fail by less if I take half or whatever.
Gotcha.
Also,
okay.
if you roll the highest number, the die explodes and you can roll it again.
Oh, lovely.
Yay.
Cool.
And then you add them together.
Nice.
It's possible to explode your dice multiple times, but boy, the luck.
Yeah, right.
It does happen.
What's the difficulty of this check?
Let's go with a 14.
Okay, well in that case I'm gonna need to roll to pass. 19 plus 1.
Okay, so 20, so that's by plus 6. All right, so the character succeeds quite impressively.
Fucking present the hole.
As the GM, at the GM's discretion, the character might have some additional benefits beyond the success, but these will be slight and only if important, if for pushing the game forward. Okay. Yeah, you are able to you said kick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Again, wearing steel-toed boots. Yeah.
It's like a soccer kick, so it's like a pass. So the foot sideways to guide direction more than force.
Yeah. So many flashbacks to soccer. Thank you. Yeah, you're able to direct it down the hall. Where are you trying to kick it to?
I'm just trying to get it to the. I'm picturing my high school. I'm picturing like just like a flat concrete wall on the opposite side of the hallway from the door we're walking through.
Okay.
Is that what the situation is?
Sure. Yeah. It
Just kind of against that wall then.
As you kick it, you realize it's really heavy. And as it hits the opposite wall, you both hear a squish. Even further down the hall, you hear a slight giggle.
Do we both hear the giggle?
Sure.
I heard the giggle. You heard the giggle.
Lacey turns the camera towards that direction. Okay, so, like, I think maybe the hall pass monster likes to play tricks? Maybe. With presents.
Lacey, you mind opening the box?
Sure, yeah.
As Lacey's opening the box, Rudy is like eyes down the hallway facing the laughter, with the roll quarters in his hand, just kind of like expecting something.
Okay.
All right. Lacey's gonna open the goddamn box.
Roll
Camera on it, obviously, for
with
YouTube.
grit.
All right, what's my difficulty?
For opening the package, I mean, we'll say a 4.
Cool, I have a D10. I will just take half.
Okay.
Amazing.
You
Oh, thank God.
open this package. So you said you're going to take half, which is plus 1
It's a
over.
5.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. As you go to open this package, it flops over on its side. Again, with a loud squish. You are able to pull off the lid, and nothing is inside.
It's empty. So I do think that the hall pass monster, which really needs a better name than that, but we'll ask it its name later. The hall pass monster does like to play pranks by leaving empty presents.
Yo, hall pass, bitch.
Can we hear this inside the room?
Yes.
Any of it?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say, like,
Doors wide open.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys 100%
by
can
this
listen.
point, I have, like, clawed this fucking banner off of me.
Yeah, you have aqua and silver glitter on you. Aren't you? Like, you should be grateful.
What can I say?
And
You're welcome.
Jay says, yeah, forget this stuff. I'm gonna go see what's going on. And, like, goes to the door to stick his head out the door. And he's like, did you actually see something? I mean, you're yelling at the hall pass monster?
Lindsay, whatever the fuck your last name is, because it is not important enough for me to remember, you owe me new fucking clothes. I'm also going to, like, wipe my hands all over Lacey's backpack.
Rudy,
So now I have glitter on that? Good.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, the three of us are in the hallway.
And I'm coming right after.
Yes.
Rudy shuts the door between them and starts heading down the hallway towards the hall pass bitch.
Between the three of us and... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I shoved that shit open.
Your parents can buy you your clothes. I'm like a teenager and not legally obligated for buying people things, probably.
I will make your life so fucking miserable then you will not graduate from high school, let alone this year.
That might be good. I heard they turn you into robots.
You can't do that.
Tell me I can't do
because
that.
You can't do that because you're not a teacher, so you can't fail me in my classes that I'm failing.
Lori,
You can't fail me out of school. I'm already doing that to
failing.
myself.
Lori, let's just put it this way. There are more ways than grades that you won't get out of high school.
Are you seriously making a threat about trying to keep people from graduating from school? Because honestly, if that's the kind of way that you're gonna go, we could just go to the teacher right now and have a whole conversation about how you're threatening other students, which is totally not cool and not allowed. So maybe you want to back the fuck off.
Go tell
Wally,
them. Yeah, well, let's see how this conversation goes.
Hey, Wally.
Also, go ahead.
Wally, there's something super cool down this hallway if you want to go check it out.
What's down there?
Oh, no, go see.
Yeah. You think I'm gonna fall for just going down the hall by myself, really?
Oh, not you.
Oh, you want her to go? Oh, yeah, she can go. Whatever.
The box next to Lacey flops over again.
By itself?
Yes. It is now has the entrance or the opening of the box, that may be the better way of saying that, is now facing the group of you.
Okay, so like maybe the hall pass monster is invisible and can turn its present empty box over.
You mean you guys didn't put anything in that box? I mean, like, there's not like a classroom gerbil or something in it? Did you look?
Why would you put a gerbil in a box?
I don't
It's
know,
like-
but the box just rolled over. I mean, it's not like boxes roll over by themselves.
No, it's like empty.
Rudy picks up the box.
Oh god. Okay. Sorry. Stats and trying to figure out what I want to do
Totally.
is so weird.
Totally.
We got 6 stats in this one.
Yeah, and none of them quite
None of them quite line up.
yeah.
There's
Well, that depends on what happens when you pick up the box.
Yeah.
There's no stat for teenage audacity.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Come on, Meg, tell us what's in the box.
Roll me a grit.
Okay.
Difficulty. You were working on the stage. Are you wearing gloves or anything?
I'm gonna be honest. He's not wearing gloves.
Cool. Higher than a 15.
splinters.
I would have to explode twice. Let's go! I exploded once.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do it again!
13.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
on a 13 on a
Okay.
D8.
So I do think when you miss, you get another adversity token, but let me double check
Okay.
that.
Oh wait, did we start out with
That's right,
3?
Those are things.
Yep, you do start out with 3.
Okay.
Oh, well, let me spend 2 then to get that up to 15.
You're gonna use them now.
That box is very scary, Megg.
I don't like.
Like the box.
The DC was 15.
No,
That's not a
it's
good
Scary
thing.
box. It's a very scary box.
Right, it is.
We're teenagers. You're not just supposed to pick stuff up like from the sidewalk.
We're teenagers. We pick stuff up from the sidewalk.
Absolutely.
Wait, no, fuck it. I want to see what happens.
You're like, no, never mind.
Sacrificing Rudy.
The character. Okay, so you got 13. So the character
I got
fails,
13.
but not too badly. So yes. Okay. So, you pick up this box, and you feel this just like very strong desire to kind of like a cat get in this box, and then it kind of passes.
I don't like that.
Put it on your head.
I was gonna say. On the face.
I want everybody else to roll me grit.
Oh, shush.
We'll say higher. You know what? No, we'll not. Yeah, higher than
What the fuck is
a
happening?
5.
Higher than a what?
Higher than a 5.
Is it higher than a 5 or 5 or higher?
5 or higher than a 5. Like, there is an option for 0. You will succeed to 5 and higher. Yes.
Wait, so you'll succeed on a 5 or?
Yes.
I'm thinking about whether I should take half or not.
That was
I'm not good at this.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, I exploded.
Roll
I got a
again.
4. And a 2, so I got a 6.
Okay, so that's 2 6s.
If I take half,
You will succeed
well, no,
at a 5.
because this is more of a snap decision, isn't it? I don't have time to think this through.
That's, yes. Okay, that is also
Okay.
fair. Yes. Snap decision. Go ahead and roll.
I got a 4!
Hey.
You pretty pink dice that I picked specifically.
So, Jay and Renly, you guys are fine. Nothing. You're watching as Rudy holds this box and is kind of staring into it, probably a little strangely. Lacey, you hear a giggle down the hallway again, but from the opposite end of the hallway.
I don't like this either. I've decided I don't like it.
Lacey snaps around with the camera, pointing, I assume, at nothing at the other end of the hallway. Okay, so, it can move very fast, and is probably invisible. Or, there might be 2 of them. Do you think there are 2 hall pass monsters?
I don't think there are any hall pass monsters.
Well, alright, that's probably not its proper name, but, like, I haven't had a chance to ask it that yet.
And Rudy's just standing there staring into the box. Is that the deal?
Rudy rips the box flat, like when you're collapsing cardboard to take it out to recycling.
Rudy, a bully, but recycles.
Hey, we gotta live on this planet.
Respect.
I love him.
It's mostly an aggressive move because the box seems to have something strange about it.
Roll me.
And he's trying to. What's up?
This will be fights.
Okay.
We'll say a 10.
Okay. Take half succeed. Succeed by 1.
Oh, okay.
Because it's D20 plus 1.
Okay, yeah, you're able to tear up this box then. That's fine. I'll let you do it. Yeah, you can take it to recycling when you want.
Great. Oh, it's not about recycling. It was about destroying this
Destroying
thing
the
that seems to
threat.
matter to the
Yeah.
monsters. So I rip the box and then I pull out my boot knife. All right. So what? This thing's on both sides now. What's going on?
Jay's gonna step toward Rudy and be like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? Like, what happened? What? You're gonna stab the box?
No, not the box.
And or wait, can the rest of us hear? The rest of us can't hear the giggling, right?
So far, you have not heard the giggling. Jay and Ridley haven't. So, yeah.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
You don't hear that?
Hear what? I don't hear anything except you, like, destroying the box and Renly running her mouth.
All right.
They are right. It would be better if Friendly was not talking.
Rudy starts walking toward, because Rudy's only heard the laughter on one side, I believe. Rudy starts, like, calmly, like, you know that paranoid slow walk when you're, like, prepared for something to jump out at you? Doing that slow walk down the hallway towards the giggle, and he goes, knock, knock.
Jay will follow after him, like 3 steps behind him, like, the fuck are you doing?
Gonna make that fucker laugh. Knock, knock, bitch.
What is Ridley and Lacey doing?
You're going to pay for my clothes one way or another.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you can, like, threaten to lock...
If threatening you doesn't work, I'm gonna make sure your little friend doesn't even see Homecoming Clown.
How dare you? Homecoming Clown is a respected and time-honored tradition of Reddington and Bent Clarton High School.
God.
Anyway, I can't talk to you about this, like, right now, like, ever, or, like, at all. I have an important thing to investigate, and when I catch it, me and Kat are gonna be super duper famous, and then I'll buy you clothes. And Lacey's gonna go towards where she last heard the laugh, the opposite direction.
Love it.
All right.
And I'm just gonna keep following right behind her.
So as you guys turn towards the direction where Lacey last heard laughter, there is another presence just sitting in the middle of the hallway. It's a little bit bigger, and it's glittery this time.
Oh no.
Okay, so
oh no.
clearly the hall pass monster has good taste. And also, Renly, you like presents, right? So, like, I think you should open this present.
And you like glitter, so go fetch, bitch.
You know, if I open this, I'm not giving it to you?
You can have it. You need all the handouts you can get.
Ouch.
Okay. Rudy?
Mm-hmm?
You're...
Is it responding to my knock knock joke?
No, roll me a charm stat.
Why do you want a charm check?
You know...
See how funny this joke is?
All right, I'll roll my d4.
No, it's okay. You don't hear anything. Jay, you start to feel as though, like, yeah, something's watching you and Rudy. Something close.
Jay will, like, turn around real fast to see if there's something behind them. I'm assuming that there is nothing visible behind them. Does he hear anything?
Roll me a grit check.
Grit. Against?
Let's see. We'll say higher than a 10.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Well, here we go.
Love that.
Yeah, that's a 3.
Oh, God, okay.
Shoot.
Sorry, I couldn't have made that even with...
Failure by 7? What does that mean?
The failure is bad.
Jay
but
explodes into a puddle of goo.
God. The failure is bad, but not a disaster.
Well, that's good.
He's not eaten yet.
I think you can get up to 15
Yes.
failure by before it gets
Oh, God.
really bad.
Actually, around 10 it gets bad, but like 15
okay,
is...
but 15 is when you get the
15's,
worst.
yeah. 15
Rocks fall, you die.
Right.
Rocks fall and you die.
Let's see. There will be some short-term consequences that might lead to some immediate difficulties, but nothing that the character can't handle if they focus on them. Okay, so Rudy is doing what?
Rudy was kind of, I think, leading the two of them, or maybe they were side by side, but like progressing down the hall towards the giggling, focused ahead. And then Jay heard something behind, or felt a presence behind, and like spun around to look back.
I just really wanted to hear the knock knock bitch again.
The knock knock bitch.
So Rudy's walking down the hall. Knock knock, bitch. You never heard a joke before?
It might just be Linguini that you're just not funny.
We live in a society, Wallace.
As
Somebody says knock knock.
Jay is a few steps behind
Yes.
Rudy. The locker next to them
Oh god, not the logger.
suddenly has a knock knock in return.
Oh, from inside the locker?
Yep, there's just a knock knock on the door. The locker door from inside.
So this is a locker like right next to where Jay is.
Yes.
So Jay jumps and goes, "Hey, Rudy, I think the thing that you're looking for is like right here."
What, in the locker?
You didn't hear that? I mean, you said knock knock and it went.
And then the locker again goes knock knock.
It did that.
Rudy punches the locker.
What the fuck?
It's metal!
Love, Rudy.
Rudy, oh
He doesn't know the combination.
Oh, look, Mario, I think whatever it is answering you.
Renly, could you shut your butt for 30 seconds?
That was amazing. Okay, roll me a fight against...
Against the locker.
against
Fight
the fucking
the
locker.
Fight the
Like,
locker.
part of me's like, I mean,
I
do we
fight the
really
darkness.
need to punch and roll against a locker?
By the way, Rudy is skilled at MMA. So
Yeah.
I would like
Yeah.
for it to be like, I would like to do the kind of punch that does not damage the locker, but sends a reverb to push back the thing on the other side of the locker door.
Is this also how Rudy punched Norman?
You're not punching the head, you're punching through the head.
Oh,
What?
don't punch Norman that way.
What experience does Rudy have punching metal versus, concrete and wood?
Rudy has lived his life as if every few months when he moves to a new school, he's moving to a new prison yard. Rudy goes to junkyards to
Valid.
toughen his knuckles.
Okay, I'm not gonna make Rudy roll for this. That's fine. He punched the locker. It stopped knocking back.
Rudy's fucked up.
And also didn't damage the locker. We'll say that. That's fine. Rinley and Lacey, you guys are down looking at this package still. Have you made a decision on what you are doing with it?
I'm not touching it.
What?
Sorry?
I'm not touching it. If anything, I push Lacey a little bit closer to it.
Yeah, I mean, like, if Renly's not picking it up and, like, Lacey thinks this is a funny prank on the part of the hallway monster, the hall pass monster, and tried to get Renly, but failing that, he is going to pick it up and, like, film the present.
Okay.
That
Not
only
the
leaves
past.
one hand free, so she's holding it and filming it.
Lacey's got
This
some
is why
skills.
I need chat, like, always.
Poor Lacey. Yeah, as Lacey picks it up, the package starts knocking back
Oh,
This is-
my god.
after Rudy has punched the locker.
The package knocks after
Yes.
Rudy's punches.
Yes.
Oh my god, this is like next level prankage from a truly exquisite hallway cryptid. Renly, I don't have any hands right now, so, like, can you knock on the package?
I would rather keep wearing this outfit than touch that thing.
You are going to have to keep wearing that outfit, though.
No, I have a change of clothes in my locker.
This locker?
Is it the one that he just punched?
It better not be.
Is it the one that I just punched?
So maybe you do have to keep wearing those clothes. Anyway, knock on the package. Or hold it so I can knock on it.
Why don't you just put it on the ground?
Because that's gonna be bad filming. Like, I don't expect you to understand because you're not good at cameras, obviously.
And yet I have more followers on Instagram.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna. Oh my god, shut up, Renly! Jay will turn around and walk down the hall and knock on the freaking package. Just reach past Lacey's shoulder and just on top of the
I
package.
love it. Roll me a grit, please, against, oh god. We'll say against, 12.
Oh my god, worse. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, here we go again. Yeah, that was a 2.
Oh god!
Oh no.
Failed by 10.
Failed by 10 that time.
Can I spend an adversity token to make it only 9?
Sure.
I mean, it was an impulsive thing, so it's fair, but yeah.
Okay. So dropping it back down to a 9.
So it's less worse.
It's slightly less worse.
I am so scared for all of us.
Okay.
Lacey's so stupid.
Keeping in mind that I already have the slight consequences of the last time I fucked up a roll, so
Yeah, already a little jittery. So yeah, Jay knocks on this package and it begins to kind of almost chuckle in Lacey's hands, kind of like a jolly laughter of movements that you all can hear. And the lid flies off. What is everybody gonna do?
Take a step or like 10 back.
What's in the box?
You can deal with that, and it looks like you might actually have a second friend now, Lacey.
Lacey is so excited to be filming this phenomenon that she is ignoring Renly. And she's like, Jay, like, obviously Chet is my #1 best, like, partner in videos, but, like, you understand now why I want you to guest, because you're great. You're great at cameras. You're great at pursuing cryptid stuff.
Jay backed up as fast as he could, like 4 or 5 steps, landed on his ass probably, and went, and goes, "That's great, I'm great, put it down, put it down, put it down, Lacey, put it down."
So Renly and Jay, roll me a flight stat. Because Lacey is holding this box and is not
It's just an automatic success.
running out of the way.
Flight, you said?
Yes, it's gonna be flight. We'll
Against-
say
I have to claw my D12 out of this thing.
a 7. Lacey, roll me a grit. Against
I made her the person she is.
against we'll say against a 15.
I will have to explode. Flight is my highest stat at D20.
And yet
Grit's a D10.
And yet you're still holding this fucking
And you're
box.
still holding the
I
box.
did this to myself. I did it.
Okay.
I chose this. Well, I got a 7.
You said the difficulty on the flight roll was a 7?
Yes.
Good thing I rolled a 9.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Poor Jay.
Jay's not having a good day.
Jay's got so many adversity tokens right now.
Right.
Jay is rolling an adversity token.
Yes.
Yeah, so Jake has +2 to adversity tokens. And then Lacey has -1 to adversity token. Okay.
Oh, I just failed, so that means I get another one?
Yes. But now,
Cool.
column
Back up to 3.
1. Okay, so what is Rudy doing?
I mean, Rudy's instinct is if there is this weird clown
Not clown.
kidnapping children.
There's no clown.
Okay, whatever's laughing, whatever the laughing child napper is, Rudy's plan is to just beat the shit out of them as soon as they show their face. So if the action is clearly there, Rudy's there, or as close as he got in that time.
All right. So Rinley and Jay.
Yep.
Rinley, you're able to get away, but like, yeah, you kind of trip over your feet and as you get away, it's not a graceful exit.
It's an exit.
Jay, you have this experience of like really just wanting to climb into the box before you as well are able to scramble away. Fucking Lacey.
Would you say that me holding the box while they ran away was me defending my friends?
Friends?
No, because you were not doing it out of defense. You were doing it to record things.
I'm dumb. I was doing it because I'm not very smart.
But nice try.
Lucy fails by 8.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide.
Yikes.
Not the worst they could have done.
Could have been 10.
Could have been 10.
The check was 15. I could have failed by 15.
Yeah, it's true.
So while Jay has this moment of like really just wanting to get up and curl into this box, Lacey, as you're filming, this hand comes out of the box and starts to grab for the camera.
No.
Lacey.
Rudy, if you're gonna try to fight, it's going to be higher than a 15 because you are coming from.
I'm gonna grab its.
the hall.
I'm gonna grab its wrist and stab through the arm.
Okay, higher than a 15.
Okay.
Come on, Rudy.
Hang on. Oh, it's fight. Ha! I spend all my adversity tokens and do it.
So you just spent 3 adversity tokens.
4 adversity tokens.
4 adversity tokens. Okay.
The 3 that I started out with and the one that I gained.
Oh dear God! That's to bring you to exactly a 15.
To 15. To exactly 15. To grab the wrist that's jutting out and stab it, like right through there.
Okay.
As this is happening, Lacey has let go of the box to grab the camera with both hands.
Okay.
Because she likes a lot of weird shit. She's not losing her damn camera.
That's fair. So Lacey drops this box as Rudy goes to stab for it. He is able to stab into the arm, but does kind of do this roll over because, like, Lacey grabbing camera, the box falling, nothing of this is smooth. And the box ends up right next to Rudy with the opening very close to the head. The arm has been stabbed and has gone back in the box. You do not see it. Also bye-bye knife.
I was gonna say, does he keep his knife?
Oh, that makes sense. It's
like those fucking things in Ocarina of Time,
Oh, yeah.
the Riki hands. That's what I'm thinking of anyway. Scary.
Yeah. All right, so what the fuck was that?
Are we still in we got to get away from this thing. Are we still in the hallway or did we just bust ass and leave?
So I would say that Rinley is probably the closest back to the door to wherever you guys were making, we'll say the gym for the door making. That decorations. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry. Jay is probably the second closest, but isn't close enough. It would require another flight check.
Okay.
Lacey and Rudy are, this box is literally next to Rudy's head, and Lacey is, I guess, probably near his feet.
Okay, yeah. I sort of don't think, like, that the Hall Pass monster is the most friendly. It tried to steal my camera, which, like, there's pranks and then there's, like, bad.
Rudy stands up, spits in the box.
Jesus.
What the hell?
Jay is down the hall shouting, just put it down, would you just put it down? That thing is trying to eat us, it's trying to like suck our souls in or something. Just put it down.
Rudy's gonna do back to step one, kick it down the hall, because
Oh my god.
if
No.
hands are gonna shoot out of it, it doesn't need to be right.
If
hands are gonna shoot out of it.
Kick it with your steel-toe boots.
So you are
Which way down the hall?
you are laying on the floor.
Oh, I'm still laying on. Oh, I thought I stood up. Okay.
Oh, did you stand up? Okay, well that is going to take. Because you are literally next to this box. Give me a grit roll.
Nah, it's fair.
Against we'll say against a 12.
12 exactly. I exploded. I rolled 8 on a d8, and then I rolled it again, and I got a 4.
Okay, so yes, you were able to stand up. It's not graceful. Like this box is surprisingly still very tempting to just like, I don't know, chill inside of it.
Is it though?
Surprisingly, it is. Like, I don't know, bud. This is what you're experiencing.
I mean, it is clearly bigger on the inside.
So now you want to try to kick it down the hall?
Well, after spitting in it.
Okay, I'll let you have the spit for free.
Gross.
Some people charge for that.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Higher than 11.
On a fight?
Yes.
No. Fail by 7.
Okay. Using all of those adversity tokens. So now you get a +1 adversity token.
Hey, look at me go.
I hope you guys are keeping up with these. All right, so by 7, you go to kick it, and as
grab your
you, go to line up the perfect kick, that arm that you just spit on, that you have stabbed, has your knife through it, reaches out and grabs your foot.
Son of a bitch.
Your foot is in this box, and you don't feel the bottom of it, despite having seen it earlier. Renly, what are you doing? Because again, you are closest to the gym.
So, like, what do I see happen?
I mean, like, it's a hallway, there are lockers, and then there are the 4 of you. You see Rudy stand up in a, again, not very graceful manner, go to kick this box, and now probably half his leg is, like, in this box.
Half my leg.
Like, up to the knee, we'll say.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I have no idea what this crazy shit is happening for. If this is just one of your other, like, weird little videos, Lori. But y'all are in detention. So right now, everyone needs to get their asses back in this gym. And I just hold the door open.
Oh my god.
As you turn...
Renly?
Yeah?
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Renly, I think Jay was right, and you should just shut your butt for a second.
Hey, I want to see you do something about this, Lane.
Can Jay see the fact that Rudy's foot is halfway in this box too.
It depends on which way Jay's turning. I don't know which Jay's.
No, Jay's watching.
Yes.
Is watching Rudy and
Absolutely
and,
yeah. You see Rudy go for the kick and suddenly half his
foot is half his.
Like realistically, his foot should have gone through the box.
Right. Jay's gonna. Despite the fact that he was running away, Jay's gonna stop and turn back and like go back to grab like the back of Rudy's shirt.
Bless.
Like grab the back of his shirt and try to pull him toward him and just be like, "Come on, man, just let it go. Just get your foot out and let's go. Let's get away from it."
It's got a hand on my ankle.
I'm gonna say this is a brawn roll.
Oh god.
I don't know if there is like help out options.
Yeah, I don't know.
Aside from giving adversity tokens, I don't think so.
How many do I have, by the way? I think I
start.
picked up 3, so I have, what, 6 now?
Yes, you start with 3, and then you've picked up 3. So yes. So brawn for.
I mean, I guess if Lacey puts the camera down and helps, would that maybe make it a lower check?
We can do that. We'll say brawn for if Lacey is helping you. A 6. No, sorry. An 8. Sorry, I was between 7 and 9 and went with 6.
Okay.
So
do we both have to roll or just?
what do
just
you?
Jay.
What do you have for brawn? Between the two of you?
Me?
Yeah, between the two of you.
Brawn is
Oh.
my lowest, so I only have a D4.
Okay.
My brawn's a D8, and I get +3 if I am defending a friend.
So we're friends.
Aww.
We're
Aw.
friends now.
I will say both of you roll will take the combination of the two.
Okay.
Okay. D8.
Fucking homebrewing session 1. I don't know the rolls yet, but we're gonna make them up as we
That's
go.
an explosion.
Okay, so that's 4 plus.
That's an explosion twice.
Uh-oh.
That's 3 times.
Well, so
what?
you would stop at as soon as you hit 8.
Okay.
Okay. That's great, because I got a 2 plus 1 plus 3 is... I got a 6.
And I did hit 8.
All right, so between the two of you, you got a 14 on an 8. Which is...
You exploded so much. That's so good.
After my crappy rolls before. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are able to pull Rudy back. You guys can have the discussion of implications of if you're friends or not later. But Rudy, yeah, your leg is no longer in this box. The box kind of moves again like it's chuckling. And then kind of flips over on its side like it's like where the bottom is on the floor and starts hopping towards you guys.
I am being nice enough not to go in here and lock the door, so I would suggest getting your asses in here.
Waldo,
Renly,
tell you what,
shut
why don't you get a
up.
fucking teacher out here? If you want to punish us so badly while we're getting fucking dragged into a box, why don't you get a teacher if we're in trouble?
Renly, I know that, like, your parents are lawyers or whatever, but, like, how good are they if you leave 3 kids to die?
And that is why I'm saying get your asses in here before whatever the fuck that is actually does something. Because I do not need to explain why you juvenile delinquents go missing.
As Renly says this and turns towards the gym,
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
No.
there is a plethora of boxes just sitting in the gym, and a giggle can be heard echoing throughout. Thank you for listening to Reddington Teenz, a mini-series part of the Once Upon a Monster of the Week universe. Reddington's monsters are controlled by Meghan Griffin. Patreon episodes are edited by Algie, Todd, and produced by Alex Lavelle. A special thanks to Doug Lewandowski, Jonathan Gilmore, and Hunters Entertainment for the Kids on Bikes gaming system used for this mini-series. Reddington Teenz will be back soon. Until then, please check out our main podcast or visit welcometoreddington.com to find links to our Twitch show, cast and character bios, and our Reddington tourism shop. We know that money is tight, so if you're enjoying the podcast, we would appreciate it if you could just leave us a rating or review wherever you listen to podcasts. Once Upon a Monster of the Week is part of Haunted Griffin Entertainment. Please check out our website for more of our shows. Today's episode starred
Alyss Hart as Renly Luxton.
Sarah Palmero as Justin J. Dobson.
Algie Todd as Lacey Lore.
Isaiah Rothstein as Rudy Rigatoni.